Howdy folks, and welcome back to what is going to be the last episode of Might and Magic 2. And before we get started, I owe you all such a fucking huge apology right now. Due to how Might and Magic 2 saves, and due to OBS being weird, I have lost the footage leading up to what is going to be us going through the final dungeon. I lost us going back and giving King CRON the Elemental Orb and the Talons, which is just like literally a paragraph of text. He fights off the Mega Dragon and comes back to now, and somehow lives for another 100 years. We then go to him and he tells us to go to Square Lake with the password WAFE, W-A-F-E. And I don't know why this didn't record. I started OBS. I do the exact same thing that I do every time. I started it, I make sure it's recording, I do a test run, like 5 or 10 seconds, close it down, start it back up again. And for whatever reason, this time it only recorded like the first 10 seconds of what I was doing. So while I'm talking to you guys right now, I'm keeping a damn close eye on the recording thing, and it seems to be working right as of now. So yeah, you guys really didn't miss anything. It like literally took us all of like 3 or 4 minutes. But I'm going to, I guess, finish the game again here. I caught it before I had like saved and exited, so we haven't been given like the end game rewards or anything. So you guys will at least get to see that. So again, I do apologize. As I said, all you missed was us teleporting back in time, walking literally 1 square, and then that's like the King Cologne fighting the Mega Dragon encounter. And there's no special graphics for it or anything. It's just a picture of like one of the typical soldier avatars. They look just like the Cuisinarts. And that's it. So nothing really missed, but I still feel shitty for not capturing it because fucking OBS is being weird, I guess. So let's go ahead and do this again. Okay, so we have to go to Square Lake, which is right here. We've been able to actually go into Square Lake. We do not want to buy a ferry. We've been able to go into Square Lake basically since we got access to Walk on Water. And when we go in, you'll notice that the encounters, at least to start, aren't too bad. Oh, seriously, are you gonna give me the whole map? Yeah, so there you go. This is the whole map, by the way. It's like literally just walking in lines, and there's an encounter at like every intersection. So the Bailiff's Bestiary. There we go. Conjurers, Horned Fiends, and Brainless Ones. As I said, most of these fights aren't too bad. It's mostly just like, you pop an AoE, everything dies, and then the melees clear out the trash. Not even worth looting. They do get harder as we go further in. Giant Lizards, Troubadours, and Vikings, again, a fairly straightforward fight. Just gonna wholly bonus the melees and let them go to town here. Okay, Nasty Witches. They cast pain. So yeah, like, my finishing run of this with the side stuff done, like the stuff leading up to this done, the video was only like 20 minutes long, so don't expect this to be like a grand finale or anything. Like most old DOS games, is kind of like ends not on a bang but on a whimper. The crazed natives we do have to kind of be mildly mindful of. And we're okay. Alright, let's see how our caster's looking. I think we can do one more fight before I need to rest. Warrior Boars and Sorceresses, yeah. Dark Mage probably doesn't have enough for a Megavolts, so I'm just going to have him Lightning Bolt instead. Or Fireball, rather. The Sorceresses, I was gonna say, the Sorceresses can Incinerate, which is mildly dangerous. Not bad, because we have Swell to just get Gold Leaf back on her feet, but mildly dangerous. And that was 87,000 gold pieces. Go ahead and rest, rebuff, and continue onward. There are random encounters in here that can just like pop up. That is a no-go fight right there. That Devil King in that encounter basically said no. Those things have like 5,000 hit points. They're like essentially weaker Mega Dragons. Thieves and Master Robbers. Vaporizes valuables. I don't know what that means. Is that gems? Not gems, so I'm not honestly too worried about it. And get elemental resistances back up and begin with electric related death from the caster types. These guys got some hit points. They have 1,000 hit points each, so what are they? They only attack for a D40, so they're not particularly dangerous in melee. A holy bonus should expedite this. If we had more of our... Oh, did you lose all of your gems? Yeah, you did. Nice. All right, I'm just gonna let the melees do this, and we'll search. A couple 100,000 gold pieces. Gather gems, share gems. There we go. A Warhammer plus 20. Is that usable by anybody? It's neutral. Drog. Remove your tricycle and equip the Warhammer. I think Warhammers are two-handed. Yes, D10 plus 20 damage. So hey, fucking end of the game. Drog finally gets a weapon upgrade. If only the VARN could be so lucky. Bunch of earthworms and strangely busty mountain men. Let's go ahead and holy bonus the party. Melees can do what the melees do. Casters can start throwing death magic. These things breathe fire. We do have elemental resistances on us, so we should be okay. There we go. Another 300,000 gold pieces almost. But yeah, this is literally the final dungeon, guys. Like, there's not... it's not gonna, like, turn around and do anything cool on us. Just like, nope. Kinda... yeah... Not... I mean, this kind of exemplifies the DOS era, where you go through this, like, you go through this massive game world, all this cool stuff, and then this is your ending. Alright, I am going to fiery flail that priest, because priests are nasty, they paralyze you. Melees can chew through everything else, and death magic should see us to victory. Alright, we're gonna rest after that, and just continue onward. Warbots! Ooh, they disintegrate, and they surprised us. Alright. I think these are the ones that are immune to magic, aren't they? Maybe, I can't tell. They've got 300 hit points, though, which... I think... Oh, I was... So now I'm like, well... Do I wuss out or try to get through it? We're gonna try to get through it. Go melees, no disintegrations. Yes! Haha! I was tempted, I was very tempted to time distort us out of there some rocks. So you can see that these enemies are getting tougher. Not a ton, but certainly a bit more dangerous. We'll go ahead and power shield. I'm gonna go ahead and power shield and I just reflexively megavolt them instead. 8-4, there we go. Decidedly more survivable. Gold leaf goes down, that's okay. Just have a nap. And we'll continue on. I think this is the last fight right here. Air, oh, that's a lot of air elementals. Alright. I think we'll be fine. But that's still a lot of air elementals. Mildly dangerous. Melees doing what the melees do. And we'll just kind of continue onward. Yeah, so here we go, guys. This is it. 10 minutes. 66 Devil Kings bow down to the Chosen One. Care to attack? No. This fight, I'm not going to say is impossible, but I would love to see some footage of someone actually beating it. These things they have like 5,000 hit points, a speed of 250, attack for like 16 times for 1d 250, and they like implode you and stuff. They're just unbeatable by us. Hello, are you ready? Hope so. Almost there. The end is near. Having fun? Getting closer. Keep going. A little further. Here it is. Just kidding. One more step. This is it. Alright, version 1.01, and we are attacked by Sheltem and one of each elemental. So we're gonna holy bonus the party, and the melees are going to get to work. We're gonna go ahead and power shield ourselves. And Sheltem only actually has 500 hit points. He is not the strongest enemy we have ever beaten, as you can see. But this isn't the end. So we're gonna just auto attack through this. A vacuum tube sucks the party into the control room. CRON is off course and headed directly towards the sun. A strange machine pulsates. Collision imminent. Enter the override code to abort. So this is WAF. Thank you. Recalculating trajectory now. Error, computer malfunction, internal program override. So, a pre-recorded message sends shudders of terror up our spines. I am Sheltem, ruler of the planet Terra, of which this CRON and all of its VARNs have been programmed by the ancients to populate. I cannot allow my race to be spoiled by inferiors, so I have devised this cryptogram as a test. Should any creature who is a chosen one of CRON solve this, it will prove your worth and all will be saved. Fail and a fiery death by the sun is assured. The clock is ticking. So you can see we have 14 minutes to do this, and the answer is preamble, but we have to spell it in shifted letters here. So the answer, I suppose, preamble, is actually a hint as to what this text is. This is the preamble of the United States Constitution, which is, we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, etc., etc. Except, instead of it being United States right here, I think that's Terra. So we gotta find all of the letters. So we the people, so P is R. And I have a copy of the preamble open on my other monitor, just so you all know, so that I can quickly, cross-reference here. So we need an R, which T-E-R-R, so R is W, E is K, A, which would be T-E-R-R-A, is that Q, I assume? And then M, Terra to we the people of Terra, in order to form F-O-R-M, so D, B, a more perfect something. I don't know what this word is, but this is establish, E-S-T-A-B-L-I-S-H, yep. Alright, so L-E-S-T-A-B-L, and then another E, K, and we hit enter. Congratulations! Because of your superior intelligence, ability to Google, and diligence, we have saved CRON and all of its VARNs. This ship created by the ancients is a grand experiment designed to populate this distant world. Prepare to beam down in Might and Magic 3. So there you go. It gives us all of our final ratings. We had 854 battles. We only lost 174 of them. Well, we won 854. We lost 174. So just around 1,000. Our final score is a large number, 619 million, and it ranks us as one of the most accomplished game players around. I would bet money that they tell you that regardless. And please register your score with the Ancients headquarters at New World Computing, etc., etc. And our bonus is 50 million experience points, rather. And I believe if you hit enter, it just plops us back into Middlegate, and everybody's got a shitload of experience points. Everyone in my party can level at least 17 times right now. So yeah, that folks was Might and Magic 2. I do apologize that a little bit was skipped there, but I assure you all, nothing has been missed. And now, for one final time, we are exiting to DOS. Until next time.